Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your rando reading, which is really your random reading. I have a deck of topics and I pick one every day for you. And of course, I'll sneak some love readings in there too, but let's wait till the full moon is over, shall we? I'm telling you. So, what is your rando reading today? What is leaving and why? How full moonish. And the next actions on your path, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of it is about how you're moving. I feel like it's not like a specific event, but I feel like it's how you're moving through things is changing, and I feel like you're being more yourself in terms of being outside the box. Like, I love that. I love that. And I saw another reader say that Sag is moving into a time of more authenticity for sure, right? So first we're having Observer, go the distance. I feel like you're no longer content to just sit on the sidelines. You don't want to just watch anymore. You want to get out there and do it. And do it. But what's great about this is you're doing it like, it's not like an impulsive energy, right? It's not like the way we might see the way Sagittarius can sabotage things by acting first and thinking later. No, it's not that. Because you're thinking about, you are thinking about stability. You are thinking about movements that are best for your future, because we are big picture thinkers. Like seriously, the reason I don't think Sagittarius waits for a decision, but I think that when we make decisions, we're always thinking about how it's going to affect us. What are all of the components? Like, Sagittarius is famous for reading between the lines, right? What does it all really mean, Sag? What does it all really mean? Sometimes that really can be a problem, but not this time. Because with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles, wow. And Wheel of Fortune came out twice, let me just say that, which is our energy, which tells us there are big changes coming. And it's Jupiter. Okay, we are ruled by Jupiter. So, we're no stranger to change. I feel like it's a double-edged sword. I do feel as if changes kind of stress us out, but we also love them. So it's really weird, right? But, I feel like you've been just kind of sitting and waiting for the door to open, is what it feels like to me. And now, fate is driving you towards it. They're kind of telling you that it is the time, right? And 1010, okay, that's a completion. It definitely tells you about a cycle that is completing and really heading into some prosperity here. And it's stable. And for some, you might actually be moving, because there is a lot of moving cards here. I'm not going to say that's for everybody. Heck, I'm not moving. But I do feel as if you're moving on from just watching things. Just, you're going to be more active. It's like an entrance. Like, here I am. Heard you were looking for me, bitch. Well, here I am. It's that kind of energy, Sag. And it's like a change that you're making. And maybe you've been waiting for the right time to do this. I lost a card. And it was the Wheel of Fortune, strangely enough. So it may, this time may not have come in yet. And I'm judging that by the fact that the Wheel of Fortune fell on the floor. Right? But it's coming. You are completing a cycle here. It's coming. You may still be in the process, but it's really telling you that time is coming. Okay? Yeah, it's coming. And I feel like this is and I keep saying it and it keeps coming out for Sagittarius. And that is that energy of knowing that, you're starting to see that you might have been limiting yourself with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you were just waiting for certain things to work out, and it just kind of blocked you. You know, it just kind of limited you. And, you know, I feel like this comes from the space with Sag of we don't want to be impulsive. And we do have this energy where we might cut things off or move on from things that we don't see because we move in instant gratification. So I do feel like we've been trying to move away from that, but it may be going from one extreme to the other. And that's what you want to be careful of, right? And you're doing that. You're doing that. You're seeing that there have been some things that maybe you just waited too long for. And, you know, it may be, too, because you expected it to work out a certain way. Because the Eight of Swords can also be only seen one way. And I feel like this is an energy that Sagittarius is really moving out of. Like, it comes out every day. Like, it's seeing more than one solution, more than one option, more than, and maybe this comes from, too, I mean, not that we're stubborn, we're not, but, like, kind of seeing that doing things the same way over and over and over again really isn't working. Yeah, like, you know, maybe you got to find a different way. Maybe you have to find different things to invest in. Maybe it's accepting that something you invested in just didn't invest in you. So, you know, where do we go now? And I feel like that's where you're at, right? Considering what these changes are that you need to make. Now, why is this happening? And this is what you're leaving. This is what's leaving. You're not just going to stand on the sidelines anymore. You're not going to wait for something anymore, no matter what you invested in it. And I believe the same message came out yesterday. Now, I don't think this is about people. I think this is actually about your life path. You know, we've been waiting for movement for so long, and we've really been trying to do the right things. And, you know, it could be that at this point, we've gotten too much in that energy, right? Food for thought. It's happening because you want a new life. There's a new cycle coming. This is 12. New life, new life, new life, right? It's with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. It is what you've been waiting for. It is what you've been wanting. It is what you put all this work into. And I feel like they're kind of telling you, you know, Sag, just hang in there. There might be a few details to still work out. But you really have done the work, right? You really have. And this new life also may involve new people, new goals, new ways of doing things is what I really feel is happening here with you. You know, and maybe it's also with the Three of Pentacles, letting people help you. Letting, you know, being more of this energy of collaboration, like you don't have to do everything yourself. Letting people help you, letting people take the load off of you, you know. And so, yeah, so there's still some details in the mix, I kind of feel. And this new life is one where you truly belong, Sag. You know, there's no more like trying to fit into the fit in. This is where you truly belong, where you feel at home. And this is like you discovering it. You're like discovering what it is that where you get that true sense of belonging. And that's not through fitting in, Sag. Maybe in the past it was. And it was part of the reason that you pulled your energy back from a lot of things was because you just didn't get that sense of belonging. But now you are. Now you are learning that, Sag. You're finding your home. With the Page of Swords and Judgment, you may be taking a look back. You may be even attracting some people from the past that you do actually fit in with, that you do actually belong with. You know, so you are taking and really reflecting on all that you've learned in terms of where you really belong. What is really the authentic truth of that within you? And I feel like that's what's happening, Sag. It's deep, right? It's always deep with me. I'm a Scorpio Mercury. Okay, so now we're looking at the changes or the actions you need to take, Sag. Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. The Emperor reverse. Definitely. And then, here it is. Here it is. And it's so funny because it landed on the floor upright. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I feel like you're making changes in the way you do things. Now, you may, once again, be moving. You may be changing locations, right? Because there's so many moving cards here. It's crazy. But I feel like what you're changing, because the Emperor is reversed, like, the Emperor upright can be that stubborn energy of it gets done like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And also the Emperor is a leader. Maybe you're starting to see where you don't have to be in charge of everything, right? But with the Queen of Wands doesn't let anything stop her. And it, like, she doesn't need to know how things are going to work out. She doesn't even need to know what to do. She knows that she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out along the way, because the Queen of Wands is that learn as you go card. All she knows is it's time to go. You know, it's time to go. She has enough confidence in herself that she knows that whatever comes, she can do it. Whatever change needs to be made, she can adjust to it. And, you know, those are the actions you're taking, and it's so amazing. And I'm going to tell you why this is so amazing, Sag. You start with the Wheel of Fortune, and your last card is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's literally telling you that your winning season is coming. No matter what, you win. No matter what, Sag. No matter what. So, wow. I am like, this is crazy. It's really coming into being our time. I'm telling you what, I feel it like crazy. I feel it like crazy. So let's get some advice from your spirit guides. I don't have my angel cards here, but let's do this, Sag. Let's get some advice from your spirit guides. What is your advice for Sagittarius for all these changes? Jeez Louise. But it's really important too, Sag, to really know what you want. And I feel like that came out in the morning reading too. I feel like the universe is saying, Sag, what is it you want your new life to look like? And I feel like you've been in this kind of flow of figuring that out. Okay. So what is your advice for Sagittarius? Spirit guides. Advice for Sagittarius. Page of Wands. Don't hesitate. And oh my gosh, and the World. So especially for those who are getting like an opportunity, maybe even to relocate, yet another moving card. Oh wow, no, this is about an opportunity, right? And it may be an opportunity that you don't know very much about, which really matches with the Queen of Wands. You know, Page of Pentacles. Your spirit guides are telling you, this is what you've been asking for. This is the fresh start that you've been asking for, Sag. Do not hesitate. Page of Wands, just do it. Just do it, and don't worry about whether you know how to do it. Just do it. Just do it, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your random reading. See you soon.